Declan's really strong. I can feel that already.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fix My Game. Today we got Declan Moody, the white monster. He's going to be competing at WNO 30 in the 8-man bracket, but we're going to see if we can learn something from Declan today. Let's get right into it.
Declan's really strong. I can feel that already.
I'm just getting warmed up. Declan's already warm. I'm Getting close on his grip. Doing leg locks. Okay.
That's what they wanted to see.
How long is that, Reed?
Another 3 minutes.
Right on up there.
All right. Now we'll take a quick break for Declan, and then we'll choose some technique.
With the J-point position in my head, my goal here is not necessarily to pass from this position specifically. My goal is for you to fatigue yourself by engaging your core and your upper body. So I have to think of how I'm going to cause this fatigue. So to fatigue the core, I'm going to take your knee away from your chest. Everyone knows defending the guard, the goal is knees to chest always.
So now I'm pushing back into you.
Exactly. I start to take your knee away from your chest, and notice I reinforce my elbow and my knee. So everything here is like my skeletal structure. If I'm using my pec, my bicep, and my forearm to push, now it's my arm and my chest versus your leg and your core. But if I reinforce everything through my skeleton, it's now just a frame here that you're pushing in and I'm using zero energy. Now I want to incorporate your upper body. So to do that, I drop my head. This is immediately going to cause you to keep my head away by pushing, okay? And now it becomes this battle of you're doing a bench press and you're trying to keep your knees to your chest. So you're trying to push, and I start to do things here, make you push me again. And it becomes this battle where you're starting to get tired, and all I'm doing is maintaining a very relaxed position here. And this is where I have success. And this is where people now start to throw high legs and things. And this is when we move into our north-south style passing.
So obviously, we see you outside pass all the time, and we they throw the lasso, you kind of pass from there and everything. We see you pass X guard a lot and stuff, but like most of it is just coming from like the J
point. Yeah.
Okay.
So most of my outside passing starts at this J point because I don't want to pass immediately. If I can pass once, in my head I know I can pass as many times as I want, because I've caused that fatigue that their guard retention is just going to start to fade and fade throughout the match.
Okay, cool. I guess building on that J point, because it's like J point and split squat.
Yes.
Do those kind of go hand in hand?
For sure. Because whenever we're looking at outside pass, the most common response is something here to stop my ability to track to the outside. So this is when we start to incorporate our split squat here. From here, I don't want to keep this sort of key master hook, so I'll always step back. Step inside. I think most of my success comes from my elbow position. A lot of guys here will play split squat, but they'll address the knee in a certain way where they're sort of leaning on it here. My thought is I don't want this leg involved at all. So I place my hand on the ribs and then I reinforce my elbow with my rib cage. So now if you try and high leg, very difficult. If you try and low leg, very difficult. And optimally, when you low leg, so I fill this space with my upper body. Now we're getting into chest positions. This is something I have a lot of success with, is just maintaining a good elbow position and always reinforcing with my shoulder and my hip here.
So like everything we've talked about so far is pretty much sturdy reinforced frames, in like the split squat and J.
Yeah, when you're as big and fat as I am, it's hard to continually move and try and pull. I want to be as efficient as possible, so I always try and think of how to use as little muscle as possible and just use my structure of my body to fill these gaps and really make it difficult for you to work against me and force you to use your muscle and build lactic acid and fatigue over time. Split squat, again looking to engage their upper body, so I'll always start to bring my head down to look to cause them to push me away, okay? From here, it's very easy for me to start to look for my Rau drags. Notice my elbow positioning here. Because I'm opening my chest, a lot of times the guy's gonna place the knee in my rib cage. So my elbow comes back on top of the quad and I move my hip. From now I can back elbow to gain chest to chest. A lot of times guys get a good Rau drag and they feel this knee and they do a big slide out and they try and turn the corner, but the guy finds that bottom knee back inside. So when I Rau drag, I like to stay over the top of my opponent, elbow on the quad. And I'll start to push, and then when I get a push back, I use my elbow to clear the knee backwards. Again, I just need to take a little offset of my hips, because obviously if I'm pushing in and they're pushing in, we're meeting in the middle, there's a lot of friction, I'm not going to be able to pass his knee. So I open that space, use my elbow, and look to get in chest to chest with this.
Nice, that's a sick little detail. You want to show it one more time real quick?
So again, we're in the split squat here, and I'm leaning with my head, trying to get a big pushback reaction, access this Rau drag. My elbow is on top of the quad, I get some more push, I get a push back, offset my hip, guard with my elbow to get chest to chest.
Nice. Can I try that on you real quick? All right, so I'm going here, split squat.
You have to bring your head. This is the reaction that you want to elicit. If you're at this distance, I don't have to meet you with frames. So I can keep tight. This is where it's going to get difficult for you to pass. But you start to come forward. This is when I have to make that space. Beautiful.
Boom. And so right here.
Quad, beautiful.
So I'm right here, and then I get you to push back.
Yes, nice.
Boom, take that back away.
And the detail here, notice your knee.
Uh-huh.
Make sure that your knee is pointed into my hip and on the floor immediately.
Okay.
As soon as you're here, if your knee maintains on my thigh, feel this off balance.
Yeah.
Put your knee on the mat.
Oh, gotcha.
You can no longer off balance.
I'm just like completely anchored.
You're attached to the mat and no longer my torso.
Okay, gotcha.
Boom. Boom. Get that down.
All right, nice.
A lot of avenues to take the back that I like. One that I used in around here, you were in the side here, and you would frame.
This doesn't sound like me.
You'd framed into me here, and I'd pass the elbow. Okay, from here, what I like to do is I just tuck my ear into your shoulder, and I bring my elbow into your hip. Because what I don't want is your knees to get involved here. So my elbow again, same as the Rau Drag. My elbow is monitoring this sort of section here, and I start to pull you towards me. From here, my knee comes up inside my own elbow. Now I'm gonna bring my knee high into this chair sit variation here. We land right into a body triangle, ready to start attacking the back here.
Yeah, I remember this one particularly sucked with the body triangle.
I did hamstring curls yesterday. I was feeling strong.
Oh, know? Nice. What's your hamstring curl max?
Whatever the max on the machine is.
Oh, beast, dude.
So I'm passing. Generally, when we're in the side control, this is the frame they'll take, you know, trying to push. So often I'll give a push in, and we use that pushback reaction. Same concepts as before. Take this nice tight claw grip. But key is my ear behind the shoulder. If I'm just here, you're going to return your elbow to the mat. So I just hide my ear behind your shoulder. Now if you try and do so, much more difficult. Elbow monitoring that knee line. Knee comes up in the middle, and that's it. All the way through, immediately here. And generally, it's a good grip switch to control the hand and get straight behind the neck here.
Nice. Can I give that a go?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm in side control. You're framing, and I literally just pop it like that.
You just pop it.
Boom. Yeah. That goes there.
This is good.
Okay.
And now I want you to take your right elbow inside to block my knee from coming in. Yes.
Do you bring it all the way like down
just
to the hips?
to the hip,
okay.
So that you can monitor it, because I can try and bring it in from high or low.
Gotcha.
So you're just going to actively tracking me here.
Okay.
That's it. And now your knee is going to come across my belly inside your elbow. Good. And you switch high knee, sit to the far side, and then.
Oh, he's thick boy.
It's that 38 waist.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And a detail here, whenever we're choking someone with one hand, you can squeeze and pull all you want.
Yeah.
But if you dig your fingers behind my shoulder blade, and now I want you to lift your elbow and think of more of a retraction of your elbow into your tap.
Oh, gotcha.
So this is going to be much more effective than trying to squeeze my bicep, anything here.
So I'm right
you
here.
Just dig in, you elevate your elbow slightly, and now you retract your elbow across my neck here.
That's nice. I noticed when you choked me, I felt like he did not have to do a lot, and that felt way tighter than a lot of rear naked chokes I've been in.
Yeah,
so that little detail makes a lot of sense. That's cool.
Craig detail. He's really good. You see, he gets to one hand. It's just elevating, and then I think about drawing my elbow back to the line of my shoulder.
Gotcha.
It's like when you do a bow and arrow in the gi, you know, you pull and you push with your shoulder.
I guess it kind of like extends their neck a little and then just kind of blocks it all off.
And it hurts.
It does hurt, yeah. Nice.
Do one more?
Yeah, for sure. And then you just switch right here.
Beautiful.
There we go.
One other detail I think guys overlook is the near side underhook. Okay, so I use the near side underhook as my number one option in half guard here, whether the knee's in or not. Okay, I prefer this control. Okay, a lot of times guys are very effective defending here. They understand how to frame, how to off balance, but a lot of times guys get lost with the near side underhook. So because I don't think it is common, I think it's a good way to attack the person in a way that they're not going to have good defenses for. What we have to be aware of when we use the near side underhook is that they're generally going to have their own underhook here. And if my torso is on yours, you're going to use this underhook very effectively. So what I have to do is take my head to the mat over your tricep. Once I place my head to the mat, try and lift me with this underhook. Really try and lift me as hard as you can here, you know? Yeah, it's not going to be effective. As soon as my head's here, you do the same thing. You're going to build some height. So just by placing my head to the mat here, it's going to make all that difference. It's the same as that knee on the mat from when we're knee sliding. From here, what I like to use is my elbow inside the thigh line. And now I can start to pry. And this leads me, because you have this underhook, to a very nice tight chest crossface here. Ready to pry the hips open.
That's nice. That's a good little details right there. You want to show that again?
So we're here, and a lot of times the guy will have a knee shield here, but again, maybe they're reaching for my leg, things like this. This is a good indicator for me to start to go near side underhook. They're separating themselves, and what I'll do is I'll blade my chest to beat this knee, and I'll sprawl and I'll find my near side underhook. From here, generally guys will take their own underhook, so I place my head by the tricep right on the mat. Head will come, elbow will come inside the thigh, knee follows, knee to mat, head, arm, chest.
Okay, nice. Can I try that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm here. I start getting this underhook.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you feel here. You feel solid here. Yeah. You know, just for the feel, just bring your head up a little bit, and you feel immediately going to start working here. Yeah, beautiful.
All right.
And then now your right hand is going to move to my hip, elbow inside the thigh line. Yes. Follow with your knee. Good.
And then this is where you move up to...
Use your head. So here you start to turn my head away with your head, and then you follow with your hand, and then your chest is going to finish here. Yeah, in this nice tight chest cross space.
Gotcha. I'll start working some of that.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Declan. That's some good stuff, man.
Thank you very much.
Where can the people follow you and learn some more of this stuff?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Declan Moody. Follow my podcast, the White Monster Podcast, myself and Austin Senos. And BJJ Fanatics Instructional coming out soon on my outside north-south passing.
Let's go. I saw we posted one video of you doing a breakdown. A lot of people were saying, quit teasing us, Declan. Just drop it already.
I know. It's coming. It's coming. They have it, so it's on them now.
All right, there we go. And make sure you guys also tune in on October 24th, where Declan Mooney is going to be taking part in the WNO 30 8-man bracket. It's going to be sick. So thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.